So before coming to Salvador, I knew, because I have a Bahian friends who live in Berlin. They talk to me a lot. It's very funny because when I told them that I was coming to Bahia, they said like, "You coming to Bahia? Forget it, you're never coming back to Berlin." Was the first reaction that they had. And it's funny because that's exactly how I feel. I feel like a part of me doesn't make sense to leave, you know. It's like there are many things. At the beginning I felt like 2 months was a lot of time, but now it's like, feels like it was absolutely nothing. But that's because of what my friends said, that I was gonna care too much about the city. So that's exactly how I feel. It's a very, very strong feeling. So, yeah, it felt like a lot of time, but it's not. It's kind of short, yeah. But it was beautiful, and it was, I think, just like a new seed planted for many beautiful things to come. Of course, I don't want to be too specific because it doesn't make any sense, but I think it's just the beginning of something glorious, which can be many things: music, projects, researches. We will see. The sky is the limit. Absolutely. I don't think I've ever been to a place that has made me like, or maybe like in the same speed, thinking about the global south from many perspectives, with a different urgency, with the same intensity like like Salvador has. And now Bahia, because I'll spend some time also traveling and getting to know the region more. But I really can tell that it's been more like a kind of like a warp mode in Salvador. The thinking about it, because I mean, you breathe it everywhere, but then also you have such a huge community of people who are thinking, discussing, writing, and I still don't know like the history, the timeline of thinking, you know, academic thinking and art making and everything, but I think it's just huge. I'm pretty sure it is huge. This melting pot of thinking processes regarding the global south, and all what it could mean, and it can mean, and it could be in the near future. So yeah, it's been like a warp mode in Salvador, absolutely. Yeah. I'm still very curious how exactly the impact of Salvador in my music. In my life, I know. In my music, I'm curious, because I had a vision of a sound and the sound design of my music before coming, and I was open. The only plan I had was making as much music as I could. And it was funny because I knew that the scene is so rich and so I don't want to say big, but I know rich. That I wanted to try not to distract myself too much, because it's a different process. If you want to be productive, you try to focus on being productive. But of course, yes, it's just Salvador. It's impossible. You cannot resist yourself to the constant happenings of art and music. So, but I'm still curious, because I still that music after Salvador, I don't know, but we will see. I do know that there's a couple projects in the pipeline with artists from here. I would say more like knowledge keepers. So I'm not talking about artists that have like some sort of public image or presence. It's more like really like knowledge keepers. And I will keep it an absolute secret of state until it comes out. Yeah. I would say that I like that the Vila Sul in the project, and the thinking process around it is like it's an organized space to welcome the unknown as well, and the unexpected, and that's really good for art and for creative processes. I like it.